Seven-time Formula One world champion Lewis Hamilton is currently entering the final year of his deal with Mercedes. But worry not, Mercedes and Hamilton fans, for he has no plans of walking away from the sport just yet. In fact, during the middle of the 2022 season, Hamilton had confirmed that he was in talks with Mercedes about getting a new multi-year deal, indicating his desire to carry on in the racing series until at least a couple of years more, if not longer than that. And he said that, "I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life right now and I want to do a multi-year deal." Now, to make things even better, that desire to extend the contract has been confirmed by Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff as well. Speaking to the Beyond the Grid podcast, which is Formula One's official podcast, Toto Wolff simply said that Lewis's contract is one of the topics that we will tackle over the winter, but there's no deadline set for that as of yet. What's more, he further added that Lewis is part of the team and the team is part of Lewis. There is no reason not to continue. The news will doubtless come as a relief to Hamilton's legion of fans who would have been as disappointed as he was with the way that the 2022 season panned out, not just for Hamilton himself, but also the Mercedes team. Remember, Mercedes were that team that were in many ways the standard bearers for Formula One in the last 8 to 10 years. Remember, ever since the start of the turbo hybrid era in 2014, they had dominated both the World Drivers' Championships as well as the World Constructors' Championships. However, having closely lost out on the title battle in 2001, Mercedes unfortunately could not ace the new regulations from 2022 onwards and entered the championship not only with a significant disadvantage in their car, but one that they had to spend almost the entire season working on before things really ended up getting any better. The good news for the team was that they did end up winning one race in Brazil, but even that was a race that was won by Hamilton's teammate George Russell and not Hamilton himself. In fact, 2022 was in many ways a mixed year for Hamilton. He was outscored in the points by George Russell, and to make things worse, despite the fact that he was on the podium on a few occasions, he ended up not getting a race win, which was the first time since he's made his debut all the way back in 2007 that he's not had a race win. It's an amazing record that ended up getting snapped, because prior to that, in every single season that Lewis Hamilton had competed in Formula One, he had registered a race win. Doubtless though, the fact that he is willing to extend his contract means he still believes that he can be competing at the highest level in Formula One and is confident that he could perhaps add more records to his name, including the one that would arguably certify him as the greatest Formula One driver of all time, that all-elusive 8th World Drivers' Championship. And what do you guys think? Do you think Hamilton carrying on with his career is a wise move? And are you happy that he's going to be part of the grid for at least another few years as per his own as well as Toto Wolff's admission? You can let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to tap the bell icon so you know when we're going live or uploading a new video for you guys. Then you can also go ahead and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And last but not least, don't forget to download the AajTak app. Thank you all once again for joining us in this video. I hope to see you with us on more videos that we do through the day. But for now, goodbye.